Rocksmith Plus's improved Riff Repeater experience puts the power to craft effective practice sessions in your hands. Let's talk about what Riff Repeater is, where to find it, and how to make the most out of the tool. When learning a new skill, practice is the key to mastery. This means using repetition to train your brain and your fingers to know a song without actively thinking about it. When you've hit a wall with a particularly tricky sequence, Riff Repeater allows you to hone in on it until you've got it down. This is made even easier using the various options available within the Riff Repeater, which allow you to alter the sequence or phrase difficulty and even change the speed to give your fingers time to keep up. You can access the Riff Repeater from any song by navigating to the Riff Repeater tab while on the pause screen. Once there, select one or more consecutive phrases you want to practice. You can choose anywhere from one phrase up to the entire song. Then, you can either configure the optional setup details or press Start Practice to begin. By default, Rocksmith Plus will automatically replay the selected phrases at your current difficulty at 100% speed until you leave the Riff Repeater from the pause menu. There are multiple options available on the Riff Repeater tab of the pause screen, and it's important to understand what they offer. Practice difficulty allows you to increase or decrease the amount of complexity of the notes and chords displayed on the noteway, much like adaptive difficulty. By default, your practice difficulty is set according to your skill level. So, if you're already set to maximum difficulty, Riff Repeater will also be set to 100% difficulty. Song speed allows you to slow down the song in 1% increments to 1/4 speed. The level up and speed up options will automatically increase your respective difficulty or speed as you successfully play through repetitions of the selected phrases, up to full difficulty and speed with repeated successful runs. You can further customize your speed up options using rate and repetitions. Rate determines how much the speed increases when you play successful runs, and repetitions dictate how many times you must accurately play the phrases before Riff Repeater speeds up. The miss tolerance option applies to both level up and speed up, allowing you to determine how frequently you can miss notes while still increasing your difficulty or speed. If you want no forgiveness for miss notes, select none for the strictest setting. When learning a new song, it's always better to practice the part correctly. If you repeat a section that is too tricky or too fast for you to nail all the notes, you run the risk of reinforcing those mistakes rather than developing your skill. Thus, we recommend leaving miss tolerance at low or none at a starting speed that's fast enough to be challenging, but slow enough that you're still hitting all the notes. Note by note is a great option for the trickiest solos and riffs. This option freezes the noteway until you play the correct note or chord one at a time. This is a great option for getting hand positions and patterns under your fingers without worrying about tempo or rhythm. Remember, you can always manually skip a note and move to the next one while in this mode. Auto Resume will automatically resume the song where you left off, incorporating any level up advancements made to the selected phrases. Toggling on the Show Misses option shows you the missed notes from your last Riff Repeater run, helping you spot and prepare for challenging areas. Leaving the rewind animation toggle on offers a slight break between runs as the noteway travels back through your practice area. Turning the rewind animation off results in a faster paced practice with maximum focus on that section. Finally, the MIDI playback option cuts out the original song audio and instead plays a MIDI version of your isolated arrangement. This tool is a massive aid in helping to match notes and rhythms, especially when your arrangement is lower in the mix or there are many instruments playing at once in the song. At its most basic, Riff Repeater is invaluable for practicing a phrase until you achieve mastery, or at least improvement. We recommend starting with smaller chunks and expanding as you improve. For example, practice a tough solo one phrase at a time, starting at a manageable speed. As you master individual phrases, string them together at your starting speed to fine-tune the transition between phrases. Repeat incorporating more phrases until you can play the entire solo at 100% speed and difficulty. For more tips on practice, make sure to check out our Ultimate Practice Guide and follow Rocksmith Plus online.